Hi everyone, it's Joy from SpacesEDU here. Today, let's talk about how to create and assign activities in SpacesEDU to make your classroom even more interactive and organized. First, you'll choose your class or one-to-one space where you'll be posting your students' activity submissions. The space you choose for the activity must be active for students to submit work. You can also access activities directly by clicking Activities at the top of the screen. I'm going to set up this activity in my Science one-to-one space. Once there, at the bottom right, click Create an Activity. You can select New Activity, or you can choose from an activity bank of your previously created activities. Now I'm in the Activity Information screen. Here's where the magic happens. Let's take project-based learning as an example. You can create an activity where students are tasked with creating a community garden. In the instructions section, you can include the different steps for the project, like researching, adding a budget, and creating a design for their garden. Additionally, you can add multimedia elements to further support students on their journey. I can add an audio recording of the instructions to support differentiated learning for my students. I can also add different files. For example, I have a project-based learning checklist, as well as a picture of a community garden completed. I could even add URL links, for example. In this case, I found a YouTube video of a community garden in the real world that I feel would be helpful for students to see as an example. Don't forget to add curriculum tags as well. I'll add curriculum tags for grade 11 environmental science because it really supports on the human impact of ecosystems and restoration. So I'll add a few of these in here. And I'll also make sure I assign a start and a due date. I'll give my students a couple weeks to complete this activity. Note that for the curriculum tags, you can even assign proficiencies to these as students complete the work. Finally, if you'd like students to be able to unsubmit their work, be sure to turn this option on. And if you would like the activity to be tracked in the growth book, toggle this on as well. Once you're done, hit assign and you'll be able to send it out. Once you assign the activity, students and families will get notified, so everyone is in the loop. If you need to reuse an activity, you can copy it to another space or class, and it will also be added to your activities library for future use. Once your students submit their work, it will appear in the activities section. At first, just you and the student will see it, and you'll be able to provide feedback as well as assign proficiencies. Even if the activity is past due, students will still be able to submit, but it will be marked as late. After reviewing the submissions, providing feedback, and assigning proficiencies, you're ready to post the work to the space and close the activity. To do this, you can click here, and you'll be able to post the submission to the science space. You can also choose to include the activity comments in the post. To close the activity, once all students have completed and you've reviewed and posted, click these three dots here to close the activity. This is an important step in keeping your activities organized. That's it. You got everything you need to create and assign activities and post related project-based learning support for your students. This can keep your students engaged and on track. Don't hesitate to reach out to us at SpacesEDU at hello@spacesedu.com for any questions. Thanks so much for listening and have a great rest of your day.